Number 1.
On this planet, a single day lasts longer than its entire year. Time is a funny thing. On Earth, it takes 24 hours to complete a day and 365 days to complete a year. But if you traveled to Venus, our cosmic neighbor, the clock would completely break down. Venus spins on its axis incredibly slowly. In fact, it takes Venus about 243 Earth days just to rotate once. That is the length of a single Venusian day. However, because it is closer to the Sun than Earth, it zips through its cosmic orbit much faster, taking only 225 Earth days to travel completely around the Sun. Do the math, and you get a mind-bending reality. A day on Venus is physically longer than a year on Venus. To make things even weirder, Venus rotates backward compared to most other planets. So, if you could survive its crushing, volcanic atmosphere, you would watch the sun rise in the west and set in the east once every 243 days.
Number 2.
If you ever fell into a black hole, your body would experience a terrifying process called spaghettification. Black holes are the ultimate monsters of the universe. Their gravity is so intense that not even light can escape them. But what would actually happen to your body if you slip past the point of no return? Scientists have a literal term for it, spaghettification. Let's say you're falling into a black hole feet first. Because gravity gets exponentially stronger the closer you get, the gravitational pull on your feet would be millions of times stronger than the pull on your head. This extreme difference would violently stretch your body vertically while crushing you horizontally. You would literally be pulled out into a long, thin, continuous string of atoms, just like a piece of spaghetti. By the time you reach the center, you wouldn't be human anymore. You would just be a stream of subatomic particles added to the black hole's mass. It is easily the most terrifyingly poetic way to go out in the cosmos.
Number 3.
Deep inside our solar system, there are giant planets where it literally rains diamonds from the sky. On Earth, water evaporates, forms clouds, and rains down to sustain life. On other planets, weather forecasts are much more violent and valuable. Welcome to the ice giants, Neptune and Uranus. Deep within the atmospheres of these distant worlds, methane gas is highly abundant. Scientists have discovered that the atmospheric pressure on these planets is up to 11 million times greater than Earth's. Combined with blistering heat reaching thousands of degrees, under these extreme conditions, carbon atoms are violently crushed and stripped from the methane. The intense pressure crystallizes this carbon, transforming it into actual solid diamonds. These diamonds then sink through the gas layers, raining down toward the planet's rocky core like shimmering hail. While we can only dream of collecting them, on Neptune, diamonds are as common as a stormy Tuesday afternoon.
Number 4.
Every Hollywood space movie you've watched has lied to you. Space is completely, terrifyingly silent. Think about your favorite sci-fi movies. Whenever a spaceship explodes, a laser fires, or an alien monster roars, you hear a massive booming sound effect. In reality, the universe is a place of absolute deafening silence. Sound is nothing more than a vibration traveling through a medium, like air or water. On Earth, sound waves bump into air molecules to reach your ears. But outer space is a vacuum. It is completely empty. There is no atmosphere, no air, and no molecules for sound waves to travel through. If a massive star right next to you exploded into a violent supernova, it would be the most blinding, energetic event you could witness. But you wouldn't hear a single peep. If you screamed at the top of your lungs outside your spacesuit, nobody would hear you. It's a quietness so absolute that it would drive a human mind crazy within minutes.
Number 5.
There are billions of invisible, ghostly planets wandering through the dark abyss of space with no home. We are used to our solar system, where planets behave predictably, orbiting safely around a warm, bright sun. But the universe hides a darker class of worlds known as rogue planets. These are fully formed planets that have been violently kicked out of their original solar systems by gravitational chaos. They have no sun, no orbit, and no home. Instead, they drift completely alone through the pitch-black, freezing void of interstellar space. Because they receive no sunlight, their surfaces are completely frozen, pitch black, and utterly dead. Astronomers estimate that there might be more rogue planets drifting in our Milky Way galaxy than there are stars. They are cosmic ghosts, traveling endlessly through the dark, waiting for a gravitational pull to trap them into a new solar system, or smash them into another world.
Number 6.
Einstein proved that if you traveled to space at the speed of light, you would return home younger than your twin brother. Time feels constant, but Albert Einstein proved it is actually flexible. His theory of relativity introduced a mind-blowing concept known as the twin paradox, which shows that time is a luxury that depends on how fast you move. Imagine two identical twin brothers. One stays on Earth, while the other boards a futuristic spaceship and travels through the cosmos at 99% the speed of light. To the astronaut twin, his watch ticks normally, and he feels like he's just on a normal trip. However, because time slows down for objects moving near the speed of light, a bizarre shift happens. When the astronaut twin returns to Earth after what felt like just a few years to him, he would find that decades have passed on Earth. His twin brother who stayed behind would now be an elderly man, while the traveling twin would barely have aged a day. Speed is a literal time machine, allowing you to leap straight into the future.
Number 7.
NASA captured the actual sound of our sun, and it sounds like a terrifying sci-fi horror soundtrack. We already know that sound can't travel through the vacuum of space. So how did NASA manage to capture the actual sound of our sun? The answer is as brilliant as it is creepy. The sun is a chaotic ball of nuclear explosions, churning plasma, and massive magnetic fields. While these don't make a sound we can hear directly, they generate massive physical vibrations and electromagnetic waves. NASA's specialized spacecraft captured these solar vibrations over decades. Scientists then processed this data and converted the magnetic frequencies into acoustic sounds that the human ear can process, a method called sonification. The result isn't a cheerful hum. It is a deep, thumping, vibrating drone that sounds like a cosmic heartbeat mixed with an ancient dark chant. It serves as a haunting reminder of the sheer, violent power keeping our entire solar system alive.